Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. I got myself a Mig Welder. We're going to be unboxing it today. Here it is! Woo! The Hobart Handler 140. This thing, picked it up on Amazon, had the best reviews out there. I was researching these for about a solid 2 weeks. Every night before I go to bed, I'd go and I'd read all the reviews. And at this price point, just under $500, this was the best Mig Welder I could find out there. Thing does 24 gauge up to 1/4 inch of mild steel. It's got, you can use it with gas or without. A lot of versatility. Plugs right into 110, so straight out the box, you are good to go. See, this thing is sealed up. It is waiting for us to get it opened up. So here we've got the MIG gun. I'm taking the zip ties off of that. I've got a whole bag full of stuff. This thing's going to contain your pressure regulator, which is nice that this unit came with. Then we've got our ground, which is awesome. It's pretty solid, but I'm going to add some copper to it. We've got another line for the gas supply. They also gave me a really cool keychain that I put on my keys, and a roll of flux core wire. The unit also came with some .0 30 points for my MIG gun. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do is you want to take your gun and get it installed. So here it is. I'm going to lay that side down on the floor. This is pretty easy. You're going to take this knob, you're going to back it out, and you want to take these O-rings and this entire unit and you want to seat it in there as firmly as possible so you don't lose any of your gas if you do decide to use gas. And then you've got these 2 points here, male side and the female side. You're going to go ahead, push this through the hole down here. Cool. And then you're going to get them connected right up here. Polarity does not matter here. Be aware on these machines when you do pick them up, they've got 2 settings that you get to use, electronegative or electropositive. Each setting is specific for use with flux core wire, which does not need any gas, or the regular corded wire, which needs the gas. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to get our ground installed. Go ahead, just back your nut out. Go ahead and take all that off. Find your ground. Place that at the top of the gun. And just put all your washers, your lock washers, everything back the way you found it. You're good to go. No. Now, if you were to use gas, you'd go ahead and you switch your electrodes for this map down here, electropositive for solid wire. But since I want to use up the wire that came with this, I'm going to be using the flux core wire, so I'm going to leave it with the top setup, electronegative for flux core wire, which is the way it came out of the box. We're going to switch this around. You'd have to go ahead, take this portion, connect it to your shield gas, and then you'll be able to take that hose and connect it back here. So I don't have any gas, so I'm going to skip this step. Alright, so now the time has come to get our wire installed. So we'll go ahead, take your welding pliers. This was something that I picked up with my welder. Go ahead, back that screw out. This plastic portion that came with the machine, this is for the 8-inch spool. We're just using the 4-inch spool, so we don't need that. When we get the 8-inch, we'll be able to use that. Go ahead, get that installed in the machine just like so. This spring is going to create the tension. Now, don't get too much pressure on this. Once you just get a little spring pressure on it, you're good to go. Cool, and there that is. You want it to move freely. Alright guys, so now the fun part begins. We're going to go ahead, we're going to unwrap our wire and feed it through the machine. there's a little cone-shaped tube here. The wire is going to pop out down here at the bottom. Here, this is what the wire is going to sit against. There's a bearing up top. This is what's going to create the pressure to feed the wire through the 10-foot gun. There's different settings for different types of wire. It goes from 0.024 all the way up to 0.035 for flux core and solid wire. So it's got a lot of settings there. And another thing I like about this machine, nothing's really plastic. I think they've updated this whole feeding mechanism. I think they took the majority of the plastic out of the machine. They replaced it with, it looks like cast aluminum, and it looks like it's really well built. So we'll go ahead and feed this through the machine like so, and then get it right in there. Cool. Flip that guy down. Get the tension back up there, pull that back like so. We'll go ahead, kick the machine on, and we'll see if we get this fed all the way through the gun without getting a bird's nest. Let's see what happens. I got the machine plugged into the wall. I'm gonna flip it on, increase my feed rate. I'm gonna put it about 40. I think that's just under, what, like 400 inches per minute. So we'll go ahead, hit the trigger, and we'll run the line all the way out. Get this fed back in. So remember, the points that you use should always correlate with what size line you've got in the machine. So we'll get the 0.030 points on the machine. Get that good and seated. Get the cap back on, and you are all set up. The only thing left to do now, go ahead, snip it off, and you're ready to weld. Alright guys, I'm super excited. So along with my Mig Welder, I went ahead, I purchased a few other things to get me started. Some leather gloves to keep myself from burning myself. A couple 90, 45, and 135 degree angles. This is going to help me get my parts aligned and set up. They've got super strong magnets and it'll be able to hold everything good and tight. A pair of welding pliers, you're going to need a set of these. A couple wire brushes. I've got some flip-up goggles here, eye protection and darkening. I think they're up to level 5, which is nice. This is a helmet that I purchased. I purchased the best that I could afford. Remember, your eyes are too important, so always spend the extra money on your eyes. This is welding. You could go blind. It's super dangerous, so get the best helmet you can. It's got a couple extra lenses, some batteries. I think this is rated from 9 to 13, which is nice, and it's got an auto dim feature, which is phenomenal. So that's all in all, that's the package that I got to get me started. I hope this video finds you guys well. There is going to be some tweaking that I'm probably going to be doing to it, primarily with the gun and setting up the appropriate tension. I think it's fine just the way it is. Remember, you always want to get just the right amount of slip from the spool to the tip of your gun. So that's something that I'm going to play with on my own and get the right feel for this wire. Other than that, it comes with a great chart here that lets you set up the machine and get you in the ballpark for the material that you're welding. So this is a chart that I am going to be using. I'm not going to call it the Bible. It's going to get me in the ballpark and I'm going to get to where I need to go. But other than that, guys, this is my setup. I hope you liked this video. Please remember, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.